We've been looking at different watch parties in the country along that path. Let's go to another one, this time in New Brunswick. It's where we find CTV's Sarah Plowman. She is in Florenceville, Bristol. Sarah, good to see you. Bring us up to speed. What's going on where you are?
Good to see you too, Todd. Well, I'm looking at that image of Niagara Falls and I'm looking at where I am, and it is a blue sky, beautiful. People are excited. In fact, actually, just moments ago, I spoke with a couple who are from Toronto who said that they were going to watch this in Niagara Falls, but then they looked at the weather yesterday and they drove 12 hours to get to New Brunswick so they could be here. This is, maybe there are multiple places to be today, but this is definitely one of them. And not just because of the blue sky, not just because of the excitement here in Florenceville, Bristol, New Brunswick, but also because of an interesting citizen-led project that's going to be launching from right behind where I am right now. There is a solar balloon that's going to be going up, a solar telescope. It's basically a 7-kilogram payload. There's 6 cameras on it. It has a solar telescope on top, a camera that has the ability to track the sun. And they're going to launch it up into the air, and they're going to get a bird's eye view of this total solar eclipse. The last time that this has happened in this area was more than 1,000 years ago. And there's a retired medical physicist here who had this aha moment during the pandemic, realizing that he would be in the exact right place at the exact right time, who remembered wanting to see a total solar eclipse back in the 70s in Nova Scotia and having it be clouded. And he did not want that to happen for anybody here today. And so they're going to be launching this balloon. But as luck would have it, it isn't cloudy. It's going to be sunny anyway. But even still, a different vantage point, a different perspective here for people. They'll be able to stream what they're seeing up from above down to the ground. Several watch parties around here. Although, because it's so great here, I think people will be looking up with their own eyes. I've met here people from Pennsylvania. I've seen license plate from Maryland. I've also talked to someone from Quebec, from Prince Edward Island. You know, someone who tells me he's not going to see another one of these until he's 90, if he lives that long. Other people saying this is their last chance. So, you know, this is a very exciting day. Everybody here is very happy, and so far, so good for this balloon project as well. Todd.
Yeah, we're going to show the map too, Sarah, as you're talking to me, so people at home get a sense of the path. And you are right there. You're in New Brunswick, and we see that you're on the path of totality. It's going to last maybe 2 or 3 minutes, correct, where you are? So, you know, it is a really cool opportunity, but, you know, you got to get out there and watch it. And just this idea, Sarah, you were touching on it as well, as, you know, people all coming together from all walks of life to sort of witness this really kind of cosmic event.
Absolutely. And the path of totality, even within that path of totality, the solar eclipse, it lasts a different time, a different amount of time. So where I am, the estimate is that it's about 3 minutes, 18 seconds or so, whereas in Fredericton, where I started my day today, it's less than that. And then there are people who came up here from St. John, New Brunswick, because they said, you know, they would be outside of that path of totality. But look, while I'm here in Florenceville, New Brunswick, we have CTV has crews on the ground in Miramichi. We have people in Heartland, not far from here, where they have the world's longest covered bridge. There's an event called the Eclipse of the Heartland happening, total eclipse of the Heartland happening there. So people are really making the most of this. There's watch parties in Fredericton. You know, this is going to be a thing that all New Brunswickers likely, and a lot of people who aren't from New Brunswick, they're going to be here today. They're going to be looking up and really taking in this very rare and what many have described as a very beautiful moment. I think everybody recognizes how rare it is, and that's what makes it so special.
Yeah, well said. Sarah Plowman, our eyes and ears. She is in Florenceville, Bristol, New Brunswick right now along that path. Looks like they're going to have a great viewing party because there doesn't seem to be many clouds in the sky where she is. Good to see you, Sarah. Thanks for this.